on another mission. Just leaving the truck now. About 10 minutes drive over that hill. Well, maybe half an hour's drive over that hill. Sunny, nice blue skies, and then get into my designated hunting area, and it's blowing and pissing down, which is good actually, because it means the deer will probably be out. They feel a little bit safer for some reason when it's a bit drizzly. So just leaving the truck behind. Got a Ninja with me today. So the area that we're going into is it's good for Ninja to practice his scenting. See if I can put him on to some deer and get him a bit more skilled up. Zone here. Check out this spring growth. Heaps of grass. I think I'm about an hour early, but it's alright. Got heaps to go up here. Get on. Canadian geese up here. Noisy bastards. We'll see if we can go around them. Alright, we're on. It's now just gone 8 o'clock and there's 3 deer sitting over there, which is real surprising because these noisy buggers, where are they? There they are. These noisy buggers here were just squawking away big time, but if you look up there, you see 1, 2, 3 hinds out feeding. So, oh, it looks like a spiker maybe. So we'll get a bit closer. Yeah, it looks like there's 3 there. We'll get a bit closer. We'll see if we can't drop a couple of these animals here. At the moment they're about, I'll put about 350 metres on them. Alright, see how we get on. Alright, so we're at about 250 metres now, I guess. And they're all just happily feeding away. Actually, that's a spiker. As you can see, they've got no worries at all being out. About an hour and a half before. Here's a spiker. And that's, I don't know. I want to try and get a bit closer, but there's a couple of arsehole paradise ducks down there that are gonna fuck this all up for me. So I may have to take a shot from here. There, I ranged them in at 230 metres. Let's see if I can get round. Should be able to. Well, what do you fucking know? There's a hut here. I was just walking through here, through these bushes to get a shot at those deer down there. 3 deer just over that bush. Where are they? They look like they're scattering back to the bush edge now. something must have spooked them. That's alright, because we're at the right time. And look at this. The boys must have gone in for the weekend. There's a water tank, a few steel brackets, looks like a steel grate for the outside, toolbox, all sorts of stuff, wheelbarrows, heaps of timber. I thought this might have been the case. Reason being is, about 8 months ago I was up here and I saw this place pegged out. Oh yeah, pretty standard. Well, shit just got real quick. Hey Ninja. So, where do I start? We were just walking up the river here, right on last light, and looking for a place to camp. And I look across the valley and there's 3 deer feeding right on the last light. So managed to bowl over this hind from down there, well just down there, maybe 40 metres away. Just making a bit of a camp up here because it's pissing down with rain. I'll stay here the night because I don't think I'll be able to make it back to the hut. There's 2 guys at the hut anyway, so this is me for the night. I'll let this burn down a little bit. It's getting a bit close to these trees, but they're only small trees and it's been raining a fair bit, so everything's pretty wet. So yeah, this is me for the night, me and Ninja. Ninja can dry off. Alright, so here's my little setup. The fire going. Got a bunch of logs there. Ninja's all tucked out. And the tent. Just got my tent set up underneath these trees here. Managed to squeeze it into this little spot. It just happened to be like the perfect little square to put my tent up in. So that's cool. Well, it's the next day. Spent the night last night in the tent, parked up underneath these trees here with Ninja. So last night where I shot the deer, I was just crawling up on the other side of the river down there, and looked across. There was 3 deer just standing up here. Had a shot, dropped it on the spot with the big 7mm rem mag. The only problem with that is it done heaps of damage. I stuffed a front leg and a back leg. It went in through the front leg, or just in the front of the chest there, straight through the gut cavity and straight into the back leg, and just exploded the back leg. So it's the only thing about shooting such a high caliber with a large round. You do a lot of damage, especially to a smaller, as a sort of a small to medium sized hind, red hind. The gut bag down there. Ninja's been having a good feast on it. He's into the liver and the heart. I actually I left the deer there last night, and the heart sitting on that rock, and the liver was over in the gut bag, and I noticed that Ninja had come across eating the heart and eating the liver. So that's my fault. You can't expect them not to be tempted. So anyway, I've just hung this deer up. I was a bit slow off the mark. I was going to do a bit of a field dressing tutorial, but I just kind of got on with it. So I've got 3 muslin bags there. mutton cloth. I just kind of tie the ends up. I tie one end up and cut it about a metre and a bit long, and use that as my bags. Good thing about that is it allows the meat to breathe, especially when you're cutting it up and sort of laying it down for the hour or so, and then and it also provides a sort of something for the blood to soak into, so that it's not, if you put it straight into black plastic bags, I find it can sweat and it kind of just sort of soaks in its own blood. I find it better if it goes into the muslin cloth first and then into bags, if you're going to put bags into your bag so that the blood doesn't go through your bag. But ideally I'd just leave it like that. So as you can see, I've got one back leg here. This is the one that got, you can see some real dark coagulation, blood coagulation there. That's where the bullets come in through the front leg and smash that back leg. And I'm just about halfway through boning out this other back leg here. So not the biggest deer, but good carry size. I just wanted to show you guys this. This is just a bit of an idea on how devastating this 7mm rem mag can be. A quartering on shot, and I shot it through the front shoulder. It went through the front shoulder, and then through all the guts and into the back leg here. And I'm just about to pull this bullet out of the back leg here. As you can see, it's just sitting just inside there. So and there we go. There we have it, and almost fully intact. This is a federal soft, what do they call it? A soft point, 150 grain, 7mm. So there you go. Does the job. There you go, that's my overnight tent setup. Just a lightweight pack of tent poles and a couple of pegs, and that there, that's a 2-man tent there. I think these are just under $200 on AliExpress, so they're the Nature Hike. This is the Mongar too. Great tent. I'm pretty sure it's loosely based around the MSR Hubba Hubba, for a fraction of the price. And as you can see, it was wet last night and it kept me dry. Perfect, absolutely just exactly what I need for out here when you're solo hunting. I've got the dog with me, so there's plenty of room for the dog to sleep inside the tent as well. I highly recommend this tent. So there we go. Here we have all the gear ready to go. So this is the whole deer packed in muslin cloth, ready to be put inside the pack. I like to keep it like that, just so it airs out a little bit better. It doesn't sweat inside the plastic bag, but some people want to keep their pack nice and dry and clean, so they might not want to use and they might want to use plastic bags just for that purpose. If you've got a lot of other stuff inside your bag you don't want to get smelling. So let's try and stack it all up. piece of piss. That's the good thing about coming in light. I came in light on this trip, overnight trip with just on 12 kgs. So the beauty about coming in at that light is that you get to carry a lot more meat back out again. Try and leave all those extra bits and pieces that you don't really need at home, extra bits of clothing and whatnot. Over the years you'll find you get to know that you don't actually need as much gear as you originally start taking. It's taken me about 15 years of coming into the bush to figure that out. But most of the stuff you bring is completely unnecessary. That might not be the case for other people, the likes of people coming in doing bushcraft or foraging or doing other sorts of activities in the bush, but for me I've found that I've tried all those other bits and pieces, but hunting is where my enthusiasm lies, so I try and cater just for that. So I should be sitting on about that maybe 40, 45 kg mark, maybe, yeah, about 45 kg. Good thing about these mag packs is they're very sturdy, very durable, so made to carry lots of weight. Right, you ready, Ninja? You ready, mate? Yeah? Should we get out of here? Alright then. Alright. Here we go. Back to civilization. Only got about 4 hours walk out of here. This is the bit you don't see in the movies, in the YouTube video clips, and you don't read about in the books and the magazines. Was the walking. Hours and hours and hours of walking. Mindless, step after step. You tend to just get lost in your own thoughts, which is kind of a good thing, because by the time you know it, you might have done half an hour, an hour's walking. You wouldn't have even really realised it. But there's a lot of this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'd rather be here than at work. One, two, 1, 2, 1. Made it. Made it back to the truck. Woo! Alright, good to be back. Back for a beer. Fuck yeah.